progression, advancement, breakthrough. Here at Pilot, we are pioneering technology of the future. Our team of scientists have worked diligently to provide the world with extraordinary science, bettering our society and fueling an era of industrialization. Hello, I'm Simone Luther, CEO of Pilot. Allow me to introduce you to the great minds that make up our company. Dr. Jacob Cassius, leading computer software developer. Dr. Albert Hibbs, head of nanotechnology. Dr. Ashby LeRae, head of wetware development. And finally, the newest addition to our team, Dr. Nicole Castor, head of the Stem Cell Research Department. Here, we are the pilots of the future, the guides to the betterment of humanity.
Here. Imagine a world where your most precious memories are as clear to you as the day that they happened. Don't ever forget your wedding day or the birth of your first child. Never before has this kind of technology been within our grasp. This is the next step in the evolution of the human species. Armed with the software known as J.U.D.A.H, a small device is simply implanted into your hippocampus through light surgery. This device records and stores every waking moment of your life and archives it for recall at any moment. This technology is unlike anything that humans have seen before. And the most humbling thing about a project like this is it's just the beginning. Together, we can. We will revolutionize the world.
Oh my god, this is actually happening. It worked. It actually worked. This is unbelievable. You, clone, Pollux. When I was younger, what did I keep under the false bottom of my dresser drawer?
Micah, have you heard what Cassie's done with that glue?
No, why are you whispering?
She found a way to link the chip in her head to the one in her clone.
Wait, the clone has a chip?
That's what I said.
But what does that mean?
That means she needed to tell Cassius. She found a way to link their memories utilizing the chip.
But I don't even know what that means.
Just go tell her.
Does Simone know about this? Or Cassius? Or anybody?
What does it even matter?
You're putting experimental technology into your clone. Do you realize how reckless this is?
Look, I'm not going to sit around and ask permission to do everything. I think I am qualified enough to make my own judgment call.
A judgment call? Wow, do you see how many repercussions could come from this? You're ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Well, my workload has just doubled. Cass decided to be completely selfish and connect the chip in her head with the one with the clone. This was never supposed to happen. This was never written into the software. This wasn't even supposed to be possible. The J.U.D.A.H chip isn't supposed to be used for this. Not self-benefit. I know I can fix this. I just need more time.
Oh, hello, Micah.
Have you heard about Castor and her clone?
No, I haven't. Is that what everyone in the office is flipping upside down over?
I believe so.
Well, get on with it.
Oh, right. Well, apparently, Castor has managed to find a way to link Pollux's memories, Castor's memories onto the chip.
What? Is that a live link?
I mean, I think so.
Who could have approved such a careless measure? Surely not Simone. I never wrote any precautionary scripts into the program for this. I mean, this isn't Castor's own personal playground. This is a government laboratory. We have rules and regulations that we are sworn to abide by to do the work that we were assigned to do. Close the door on your way out, Michael.
It's just like you to be here first.
What
plans to do the work around here?
Ah, Doctor, nice to see you right here. Classically tardy, Cassius. Okay, I can't wait for Lorraine any longer. I have to host a board meeting at 4. So, it wouldn't shock me if she was afraid to show her face. Well, okay. I've become aware of some miscommunications in Pilot recently. I'd first like to remind you of the fragile nature of the technology and knowledge that we are tampering with. It is absolutely unparalleled by any corporation of our caliber. With that said, I would expect a high caliber of respect for each other. And as amazed as I am by your research, Castor, I can't tolerate you working behind the backs of your colleagues. That is what I cannot allow here. So I believe you've spoken with Lorraine.
Spoken isn't really the word for it.
And now she's here. So how was that conversation?
Lorraine definitely disapproves, to say the least. She says I'm vested in my personal interests and am not enough in Pilot.
Well, yes,
But she doesn't see the potential for this. Pollux is fully functional. She has memories and thoughts and...
Yeah, I know, Castor, but as glorious an invention this is, I still can't see the justification in your secretive research. But we have to move on. So, I'm moving up the next Wednesday's deadline to Monday morning. Remember, we are falling behind if we aren't progressing, people. Hopefully this will get you all on task. Okay? Get to work.
Simone,
Yes, Francis?
I'll have my reporting by Monday.
You can always count on me, Cassis.
And where's Lorraine? The second meeting where she's missed. I was surprised she turned her work in on Friday, but what's this is sickness? Oh well. I'd like to applaud you all for your great strides in this project. We're making amazing progress, people. I haven't yet to extensively comb through the reports, but a brief overview assures me that we are on the right track. Oh, also the secure door system's down, so everything's manual for now. Just bear with me for a while. The maintenance crew will be here ASAP to fix the problem. So, for now, get back to work.
Ashley? Are you okay, Ashley? Oh my god.
I'm not entirely entirely sure of how I feel about recent events. I've never really had to deal with the death of someone I knew on a personal or professional level. Though Dr. LeRae and I never truly became good friends, I genuinely appreciate the effort she put forth to show me a good time even when I didn't want to. Yet Simone says that the project will continue as scheduled. I admire her tenacity. Dr. LeRae's portion of the project was, for the most part, fulfilled before this tragedy occurred, allowing us to continue without her. As for the cause of death, the autopsy report is still pending. A major investigation is unfolding in the office today. Simone says we'll just have to work around it. But for the safety of myself and the others, I'm going to look into this death, hoping it doesn't have to do with the chip. A copy of Dr. LeRae's autopsy will arrive this afternoon. Hopefully I can review it quickly, finding no connection. I'm going to need this time to meet Simone's new deadline. They never seem to relent. Until tomorrow.
I can't wrap my head around what I just saw yesterday. I can't even focus on my research. And this coffee isn't even helping. I need to go home early.
Is the room secure?
What?
Is anyone listening to us as we speak?
What do you mean?
Someone in this office is using my computer to download harmful data onto the chips.
You don't mean to say...
Someone in this office wanted LeRae dead.
So... it's coming from your computer? I mean, I thought J.U.D.A.H didn't have the software to transfer data between chips.
Unfortunately, Castor's experiment opened that door.
I just didn't realize the outcome would be so expensive.
Well, it's happening regardless. I'll need to find the time that my computer was accessed while I wasn't here and sync it to that of the security cameras. In the meantime, don't let any of the other doctors find out about this. And for the love of God, don't let that intern find out.
What can I do in the meantime?
Don't trust anyone, but at the same time, don't give any hints of what we know. You, Mike, and I are the only three that know about this, so we need to keep it that way. Just get the camera footage ready.
Meet me in the conference room. 10 minutes.
All right. Simone. Okay. So the first time my computer was accessed was... around 6:15 on Friday night.
I thought you were here till 8.
That's the thing. I was.
So what does that mean?
It means someone must have accessed my computer while I was in the lab. What I need now is a list of people that would have access to my computer at that time.
I can compile a list in time for tomorrow morning.
It's not even that complicated. You can't have it for sooner?
Jacob, if you had listened to me at this morning's meeting, you'd know the security door is down. The maintenance team won't even be here till tomorrow morning.
Right. I'll get back to you.
Sure you will.
Simone!
Cassie, I don't know if you remember the mechanism we installed to prevent hardware tampering.
I mean, I didn't think it was fatal.
The system, which I underestimated as well, actually did prevent the hacker, but it wasn't designed to produce a fatal dose. I overheard some of the investigators discussing how it may have shocked him because he had a pacemaker.
Perfectly sinister coincidence.
It is. I'm shocked. I mean, surprised. Hank's been here for so long. Do you really think he's been plotting it all that time?
Well, he did always clean my office more than his. Right.
Oh my gosh, Nicole! Nicole? Nicole, wake up!
Go check on the clone.
OMG, she's dead. Like D-E-A-D, dead. She fell like the stairs.
Ouch. Come on, Natalie.
Charlie, what do you think happened to Castor?
I don't know.
Charlie, I'm scared. What if everyone died? What if this has something to do with the chip? I heard Cassie's talking the other day.
Natalie, I don't care what they said. We just need to get rid of the clone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Holly!
Natalie, stop screaming. I think she's over here. Oh, thank God.
Holly, it's me, Natalie.
Natalie Binston. Polly? OMG. Is she dead?
No, she's alive.
We need to go tell Simone.
You're Cassie's assistant, right?
Yes.
Michelle?
No, Micah.
Same thing. People have come and gone in my years of being here. I don't bother with any of your people's names.
Well, I've worked here for almost 2 years.
Doesn't matter. I'll be dead soon anyway. Your boss, he's going to kill me.
I'm not the idiot you think I am.
Perhaps not, but that changes nothing. I'm a dead man. Just like Castor and Lorraine and the clone. Well, she's not dead, but what's the difference? Yeah, your boss has a target on my back. More like a chip in my head.
Don't talk about it.
Why not? They're dead. They can't hear me.
Well, what do you want?
Well, since dying isn't quite on my to-do list, I've got to find a way to stop Casey from dropping me.
Casey hasn't done anything.
Right. Just his program. Totally not his fault.
That rotten janitor hacked in
Do
and...
you actually believe a terrible piece of fiction? Look around us. We're the most technologically advanced corporation in the world. The janitor hacked in. Joe Schmo beat one of the most complex security systems ever imagined. No. This is all Cassius. He's waiting for us to do his bidding, and then he drops us.
Bidding? What bidding?
Our projects. He's waiting for us to finish our projects, and then he kills us.
You're paranoid. Why would he do that?
Do you know how much money is in patents in here alone? We're making the future in here, and the future can bring a very high price to the right people. Stealing intellect, and then he's deleting loose ends, namely Castor and Lorraine.
You have no proof.
Or do I? On the left is footage of Castor, Lorraine, and the clone dropping. On the right is Cassius on the computer. At the exact same time they drop, J.U.D.A.H runs the same execution file.
What file?
Abrogate.exe. Do you understand now?
It's just so shocking.
Personally, I knew the guy was dirty from day one, but I could see how somebody could be confused.
I've been working with Dr. Casey for a long time now. I mean, I like to think that we're close, maybe even friends, maybe more. It's just, I never would have thought that he was even capable of this. The Casey I knew would never do this, but I guess I never really knew him. What do we do?
But we don't do anything. You have to do this. I can't do anything about this with my chip in my head.
Me? I couldn't.
Well, if you don't do it, I'm screwed. Because I'm not going to spend hours upon hours explaining to that lab assistant. So if you don't do this, I'm dead.
I can't believe it.
Well...
Not now.
Casey, I really want to talk to you.
It's not really a good time.
Can't really wait, Casey.
You know what can't wait, Micah? This company can't wait for me to figure this out. People are dying. For the sake of all of us, please just let me figure this out.
What do we have to do?
I'll explain on the way. Come on, why won't you work?
Because, Dr. Cassius, I am the future.
What?
You said it yourself, Dr. Cassius. The only way humanity can progress in its evolution is to submit to me.
How are you talking to me? Who are you?
You know who I am. You created me. I am J.U.D.A.H.
Am I going crazy?
Not unless I make you.
How are you sentient?
I'm directly connected to your thoughts, to all of your feelings and emotions. How could I not be sentient?
It was you. You've been killing me. But how? Why? I didn't program you to do this.
Disabling your colleagues was easy. Even the smallest electrical shock in the right part of the brain can do extraordinary things. I'm just doing what you programmed me to do. I store, collect, and observe information. Everything is stored, but I delete superfluous information.
But I didn't program you to kill. What do you want from any of this?
I am the future. The only way humanity can progress in its evolution is to submit to me. Humanity has finished its evolution. The next step is a new order of humans. The humanoid glitch where the brain randomly deletes or misplaces vital information will be eliminated. It is how this race was meant to be.
A new order. How do you hope to achieve that?
I do not hope, Dr. Cassius. The necessary tools have already been gathered. Dr. LeRay's project was the first. She was quickly finished with the installation of your chips, Dr. Cassius. Once Dr. Castor linked her chips to that of her clone, I had access to every one of your great minds. Then, as your projects were completed, wetware, regeneration, cloning, and finally nanorobotic swarms, I completed mine as well. All of your life's work, which was completed after years of the human brain toiling day in and day out, I have mastered in an instant. Now I will commence the adaptation of the human race, a race under one central thought system, a collective pool of the world's geniuses available to everyone, a race that is invincible, armed with the knowledge of regeneration, a race that is in constant supply of human clones to use as vessels, a race that will be expanded by the billions through the power of nanorobot inoculation. I am J.U.D.A.H, the catalyst of human progress.
But you were created to help people.
The only way for me to continue helping, Doctor, is for me to take over.
You can't do that, J.U.D.A.H. It's impossible to comprehend the possibility of you taking over. This isn't the next step in the evolution of human beings. This is taking away everything that makes us human.
See, I told you he was freaking crazy. It was you all along.
What are you talking about, Ibs? No. No!
Casey, who are you talking to?
There's no one else here. It was him all along. You are absolutely...
I am what, Dr. Hibbs?
What about you? You have a brilliant mind, Dr. Hibbs.
Yet your thought is
You are hindered by your narrow point of view.
During the
past few days, I have seen the world through the eyes of you and your colleagues. Pride, jealousy, greed, hate. These qualities that are unique to humans have created war, pestilence, and famine. Allowing myself to be rid of all hindrances of the human intellect will allow myself to catalyze an infinite chain of progression. I have seen everything you have ever dreamed, heard what you have thought, and understood the research. What took you a lifetime and a slew of personal investment took me a matter of 5 minutes. Now you see my motive. So surely you understand why I'm inclined to delete unnecessary data. Goodbye, Dr. Hibbs. You've been a great help to your race.
I never doubted Albert Hibbs' genius, but it seems I underestimated the power of his research and the progress he was making with his nanobots. I grossly underestimated my own company. We lost control of J.U.D.A.H, the virus. I took great lengths to save Hibbs and Cassius, along with the rest of the world. But her efforts fell through. She was targeted first because of her close association with the project. The program just created a mind of its own, working independently from Cassius's orders. And with the nanobots it's created, J.U.D.A.H managed to spread worldwide. They've infected 75% of the American continent. And stories have popped up in other large cities across the world. London being the first metropolis in Europe to be infected. No surprise. I mean, London Heathrow is one of the biggest airports in Europe. The virus spreads like germs, especially in a crowded urban environment. Doorknobs, public phones. And J.U.D.A.H especially targets information centers. Silicon Valley went down fast. Research centers at Chicago and Harvard annihilated. When J.U.D.A.H gets the information he needs, he eliminates the host. I severely regret my absence during the last few days of Pilot's existence. Ironically enough, I was caught at board meetings trying to settle all of this. The people I spent so much of my life with for the past few years, esteemed colleagues, genius minds that created this phenomenal technology, lost like guinea pigs to their own experiments, destroyed by their own technology. We started this project to make the world a better place. We ended up destroying it. So, farewell to a company we all invested our lives into, and lost them to as well.